Hello, and welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Got another review for you today. Today we're going to be talking about the new Josiah Lemming EP with his band, The Bonnevilles, called the Cold Blood EP. So I've been following Josiah since his American Idol appearance back in 2008, and he's come a long way since then. He went on to sign with Warner Brothers, and he's made several EPs with them. His first few were just as a solo act, Josiah Lemming, and now for this most recent one, he's teamed up with the Bonnevilles, and they've created a band, and they've created something really nice with this EP. My favorite thing about Josiah has always been his songwriting skills, and though this EP is only 4 songs long, we still get plenty of potent lyrics and relatable stories that are crafted in a really unique way. None of the songs are particularly long, nor do they actually have that many words, but the words that are used and the way they're sang really portray a high level of emotion that is super easy to connect to, and it really hits you. The first song on the EP is actually the title track, Cold Blood, and it's a really wonderful song. It's got great lyrics about having sort of a broken heart, one that doesn't work right after going through a tough relationship or something that's shaken you a bit, and features great lyrics that explore that idea. It also features wonderful harmonies between him and his bandmates, and you can tell by the tone of his voice that the song is really full of raw emotion, and that's always been something that I've liked in a song. If you can feel the emotion of the person creating the music, it often makes it much easier for you to connect emotion to it yourself, which personally I think is one of the cornerstones of enjoying music. Being able to connect on that level is something very unique, and it's wonderful when you come across it. I think it was a really good track to start the EP off with, as it really sets the tone. It lets us know that it's going to be an EP full of songs that are about love, most likely love that has gone poorly, or love that got away, things along those lines, and this track does a really good job of keying us into that. The second track is called Can You Hear It? And this one's actually been out for quite a while now. I was actually sort of surprised to see it on the EP because I hadn't looked at the track list before it came out. But I've known about the song for a few months, and it's been one I've played many a time. And it's more upbeat than the first track. It talks about, in the lyrics, he delves into things that he can't do for the person that he loves, but then he counters it with simple things that he can do, like write her a song or just make her feel better through music. It's got a nice bit in there with a harmonica, which is a fun instrument to hear on any track, really, and it fits super well in this one. And it's also held together by a quick acoustic guitar, playing mostly the same notes over and over again, but in a way that keeps the song moving at a fast pace and keeps you interested in the lyrics. And this track also features a lot of work from the bandmates, and they provide a lot of background vocals that give the song a lot of good depth and make it more than just a typical singer-songwriter song. It makes it more of a deep, layered tune, which is nice. And then we've got the third song, which is called Lie With Me, and it's kind of a song where he's apologizing to someone that he loves for all the trouble that he causes, but in the end he promises that if she's willing to continue and lie with him, as the title suggests, and wait it out and go get through the sticky parts of the relationship, that in the end he'll figure out a way to make it worth it and make it work. As far as the instrumental aspects for the song, and they basically fall in line with the rest of the EP, where there's a lot of acoustic guitar. It's fast-paced and upbeat pace-wise, but the lyrics are a little bit of a downer. They delve deep into love-related topics, as that's a big theme for the album. And finally, we're at the fourth and final and potentially best song on the EP. It's called Long Gone, and this is another one like Can You Hear It that's been out for quite some time, so I've had lots of time to listen to it, and I've always really enjoyed it. It's about a guy who's fallen on tough times, and he's looking to find his old girlfriend, but he shows up to her house and she's long gone, as the title might suggest, and so he's got to deal with that and try to move on. And it's a really relatable and potent song. It's got the infectious acoustic guitar that's featured on pretty much every track on this whole EP. It's got the soothing sound of Josiah's voice, which is become a staple of each and every song, and it's extremely relatable and potent, as we've all had slumps and we've all had hard times where we look to go back to something that used to work and try to see if we can make that work again, but maybe it isn't available anymore, or maybe they're not interested. So in conclusion, this is an album that I truly did enjoy from start to finish. It only takes 15 minutes to listen to, seeing as it's only got 4 songs. So you can listen to it anytime you want, really. You can listen to it while you're walking to class. If you're in school, you can listen to it in the shower. You can listen to it as you wake up in the morning and make your coffee. That's a real perk of it only being 15 minutes, is you can experience the whole thing almost whenever you want. And it's very rich with potent lyrics that you're going to no doubt be able to relate to and are going to bring you back to times in your own life where you've gone through similar things. The acoustic guitar is just extremely well done. It sounds, the pace of it is perfect. The addition of the Bonnevilles to Josiah's musical outfit really added a lot of depth and took him from being a singer-songwriter to more of a band style, which has much more layered feel, and that can be more interesting if you're the type of person who gets bored from just a singer and his guitar all the time. So that was a nice touch for this particular EP. If I had to give this a grade, I would actually give it an A, because there's really nothing wrong with it at all. The lyrics are great, these instrumentals are great, the backing vocals are great. Everything really just works for me, and I hope it works for you too, because I really recommend this one. The reason I made this channel was in hopes to bring artists that I personally like a ton, but I don't feel are in enough of the public eye. I would like to bring some more recognition to them and to shine a light on what they bring to the music scene. And there's no doubt that Josiah Lemming and now Josiah and the Bonnevilles definitely fit that bill. They're unique and they're underappreciated, and I really sincerely hope that you give them a shot, and I know you won't be disappointed. To those of you that do watch this, I just want to let you know how thankful I am and how appreciative I am of your viewership. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon in a new video. Have a good one.